Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zombies Archives. My name, well, is kind of the name of the channel for now. But we are going to be playing the very first Zombies experience ever made, Nacht der Untoten. This channel is going to be dedicated to archiving every single Zombies experience from Call of Duty and its community. And I'm gonna do everything in chronological order, so that's why we are starting with Nacht der Untoten. Every map we're going to play has a goal or more or two. For this map, we're gonna keep things simple. We're just gonna have to try and get to round 20. I think that's fair enough for this map. This map is very challenging. There's not much going on this map. Because not much has been thought of when this map was made. I believe most veteran players of Call of Duty know what I'm talking about. Or all Zombies community. Like, the entire mode of Call of Duty Zombies wasn't even thought about. Wasn't even like the whole storyline of Call of Duty, whole Eva storyline. They didn't even think of things like that yet when this map was into creation. It was just a passion project aside from making World at War, and it was made in the World at War engine. It almost even got cancelled. So yeah, keeping things simple. I'm gonna do a small 101 of what Call of Duty Zombies is about, at least for the elements that are relative to this map. You have to survive. You start at round 1. If you kill enough zombies, like we do right now, we advance around. And you just simply try to survive as long as you possibly can. Again, our goal is going to be round 20 in that perspective. So we have quite a session to go if that's what we're going for. Which is going to be a challenge because, well, the game is very unforgiving. If you get hit twice within a time span of, I believe, 5 to 10 seconds, the game is over. There's no recovery from it, especially when you're playing alone. So yeah, it's going to be a big challenge. Later maps, it's going to be later maps, later experiences. I prefer saying experience over maps. Not going to over exaggerate over that, but if I can, I'm going to say experience over map. But again, I'm not going to be too difficult about that. I'm repeating myself. Don't want to do that either. So I'm going to keep on rambling. So, yeah. That's kind of what this map is about. I'm not really going to use much of my pistol ammo right now. Because that's something you want to keep for later rounds. And with later rounds, I mean the next round. Even though there's a max ammo right here, I still want to save that as long as I possibly can. This is also something called a power-up. There are 4 different ones on Nacht der Untoten. We just saw the max ammo fully reloads your entire reserve ammo, which is cool, which is nice. There are 3 more power-ups, but I will explain them as soon as we get them. Because I'm pretty sure you will come across, I would say all of them, if you have a regular playthrough of Zombies on Nacht der Untoten. I have everything, all the video settings up to the maximum I can make it, so this is as beautiful as the game is gonna look. It's an old game, it's I believe like 11 years old at the time of making this, so if it's not the prettiest thing you've ever seen, that's why. Alright, that's not too... Alright, that's nice. That's good enough. Alright, so now I'm just going to use my pistol. Because if I'm going to use my knife right now, I'm going to be overwhelmed way too quick. and that's something we will not want right now. Of course, if I just have one souls on me, I'm still going to knife them. Knifing is not the easiest thing to do, especially in this game, because you have this thing called knife launch. But if you do the knifing just right, like I'm doing right now, then it's very easy. You just gotta get the hang of that, and if you don't do it right, chances are knifing is going to kill you instantly, but for me right now it's perfect. I actually used a lot more pistol ammo than I wanted. But that's fine, we have more than enough points to make up for that. My goal is pretty much to, at the end of round 3, get at least 3,200 points. And we got well over that, so I'm in a luxury position of getting to stay a bit longer in this room than I would want to. And I'm going to make full use of out of that. Alright, I'm just going to bind this open now. Shoot my last few bullets, because I'm not really going to use that much of this gun anymore anyway, because there's no real possible way I can make this gun any better. This gun is bad, and this gun's a lot better, the Thompson. Alright, there we go. As you can see, it's very powerful. It's still round 4, so it's logical that it's still very powerful in this round. But like, not many guns. Well, there are a lot of guns that do a lot worse than this, especially in this game. Like, if you come from, like, I believe Black Ops 3 or 4, like, you are probably used to every gun being very good, except for like one joke of a weapon. But on this first game, World at War, like, there are so many bad guns that it's almost difficult to find good ones. Luckily, I know which ones are good and which ones are bad, but yeah, could be a very big of a pain if you don't know where to find good guns. The bar is okay. That shotgun right there is not too bad, but the Thompson is very good. Now there's this mystery box over here, which will give us a random weapon, which could also be wall weapons in this game for some reason. As you can see, I just got this gun, which pretty much means I got a 350 point discount on the gun, but really, normally I don't even buy this gun, so I don't feel that privileged to have gotten this gun. That's because the double-barreled shotgun, even though it's not too bad, it doesn't give you too many points. And even though on this map points are irrelevant very quickly. Max ammo again, nice. It's not really the most ideal gun in later maps. In later maps you really want points for a lot of time. Then guns like the Thompson can offer you a lot of points from every single zombie you're going to kill. So, and it's very powerful, so if you're at least a bit decent at zombies, you can have a good time with the Thompson. And my hotkeys are not working. Okay, whatever. I set some hotkeys to turn on my mic or not, or off, but They're not working right now. I have no idea why, but I guess that's something I have to fix in the future. For myself, because that's very important. If, say, someone steps into my room and is going to interrupt my stream. Which is something that can happen, you know, but... Especially when you still live with... I'm not going to say that. You can fill up the blanks there, folks. Viewers. Oh crap. Oh come on. No, 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 no. I was... Why am I playing this stupid? Actually, I'm playing real stupid. I'm playing real stupid. I'm just going over here right now. This is not how you guys normally should play this map. I guess that's a Let's Play curse or something. Even though I'm not really Let's Playing this game. Alright, so actually I just noticing this right now. What we just got was an insta-kill. I believe we already got it multiple times now, but that pretty much, that skull was something that makes you instantly kill zombies. Hello zombies. How are you today? Not so good. We got the Gewehr. So these are the guns I'm just talking about pretty much. These guns aren't too good, if you ask me. Okay, this Kar 98 is not too bad, I guess. At least for... Okay, never mind. That was pretty bad. Yeah, okay. I'm just taking back everything I said about the Kar 98. I really thought the scope version was a lot better, but this is not good. This gun isn't too much better either, at least in this game. Like, I believe it's already... Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much already full clip kill on this round. Round 7 is not really too high of a round compared to later Call of Duty games. So the fact that this gun is already doing this poorly is kind of a makes it a real bad gun pretty much. So I'm just going to switch to Thompson. As you can see, this thing mows these guys down. That's a double point right there. I feel like it's very self-explanatory what this does, but in case you didn't notice, I get double the amount of points for half a minute of time for now. And another max ammo, jeez. Like, I'm not complaining or anything, but I've had a lot of max ammo early in this game. Like, that's pretty nice. Kar 98 without a scope is even worse. It's literally even worse. Come on. Wow, this map, this game is not giving me a lot of good guns now. Alright, I'll keep this then. FJ42 is not too bad, but the trade-off with this gun is that it takes some of your mobility away, which is something I don't like. And what I mean with taking away some of your mobility is pretty much it makes you move slower. And guns that particularly make you move slower are guns that I like to avoid. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a powerful gun, but if I can get like a Thompson or an MP40 or an STG, you know, automatic rifles that are powerful and do not slow you down, then of course that's a gun you're going to take above one that does slow you down. And thus, the FG42 isn't the worst choice. I mean, it still mows them down right now. Oh, even though that was kind of bad. But yeah, there's no real reason to keep this over guns like that. Come on, no, thank you. Okay, this was a bad one, but this was a bad trade-off. How many times have I already got the M1 Garand, by the way? I know there are two variants, and I've gotten both of them in the same spam, and oh my goodness. Alright, I'll stay with the trench gun for now. Trench gun isn't too bad. I've had worse guns. I believe it's still... yeah, it's still one hit. Trench gun is still one hit right now. That's pretty dope. So the trench gun is a shotgun, if you couldn't tell. And it's a pretty powerful shotgun. It's a pretty powerful shotgun indeed. In this game at least. I know later games overshadow this gun instantly, but... yeah. For this game it's not too bad. For this base game, I should say. So this map starts our first chapter in Call of Duty Zombies. Chapter 1, Nacht der Untoten. And it's not going to be the only experience we are going to get in this first chapter. I'm not going to say much more about what I mean with that. We'll see in the next video, next stream. Or I guess that's already launched tomorrow or something. Maybe I said too much already, but whatever. This is my first real stream, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. We all gotta start somewhere. Like I did some COD Mobile the other day, but that was just to test things out. My main focus is going to be on Call of Duty Zombies. But yeah, I wanted to see what COD Mobile was all about. COD Mobile seems like a very nice game to me. I don't know if I'm actually going to play that. Gonna be able to play that all the time and every day, but I mean, I'm also playing Mario Kart on the mobile phone, and that's something I'm playing religiously, ladies and gentlemen. Like, my passion is zombies, but I've been a Nintendo kid ever since I was 5 years old, pretty much. I got a PlayStation before that, actually, but I got every single Nintendo console. I got every single... well, not every single Mario game, but... and I'm a big Mario fan. Especially with Mario... ah! I can actually say that. I have every single Mario Kart that is here to date. Including the Wii U one, including... well, not including the VR one. I guess also not including the arcade ones, but every single console Mario Kart. And mobile Mario Kart I have. So, yeah. Alright, so we're getting halfway. We're getting into more hectic rounds. Zombies get more hectic the later you get into the game. The further you get into the rounds, I should say. Oh. And at this point, you probably are going to get a lot of runners. Zombies that run way too fast and get way too much health that you're gonna have to do the maneuvers I'm doing right now. This is pretty much training in Call of Duty. And wow, that was very lucky. So you're making maneuvers just to this way control the movement of the zombies. So you get them in one line and shoot them all down at once. That way, also getting the most effectiveness out of whatever you're shooting. And in that perspective, what you're shooting, what you're having, you know, what you use to kill the zombies, doesn't really matter too much as long as you're comfortable using whatever you're using. And for me, if I can help it, I love some better guns. Let's see if I can actually... Is headshot still... Yeah, headshot is still one shot with the Magnum. Magnum is actually still pretty good up until round 10. If you ask me, please don't... Yes, thank you. But it's not really too powerful later on. It's still one shot to the head. And I guess it still multi-damages some of the zombies, so it's not the worst thing you can pick up. It's much better than the M1 Garand, so to say, or the Kar 98. But I'm not too comfortable using this past round 10. So I'm going to change my weapon because of that. Unless it's even much, much worse than the Magnum. And that's pretty much what that was. If I keep making headshots like that. Ooh, little side note, I'm using a small mod called T4M just to do this pretty much. This is something you can't do if you're playing solo in World of War. You can get this menu when you're, I believe, playing on co-op on World of War, but when you're doing this on solo, some kind of weird "this is your mission" display shows up, even though it's not programmed to be in this side mode because there are no real objectives in this mode. All you gotta do is survive. So it pretty much does nothing. So it doesn't do anything else aside from that. I'm also using a command to change my field of view, but aside from that, I don't really use anything alongside that. So I'm pretty much showing you the most vanilla way, but also the most nice looking way of playing this game. I'm also using a controller. Don't at me. Don't at me. I can also use computer and mouse. Keyboard and mouse, thank you. But I just recently bought a new controller and I really, really like it. In fact, it doesn't really even matter that I'm playing with a controller because I'm really still kicking a lot of ass. I actually got to round 49, I believe, past weekend on this map using a controller. So, really, I still have a screenshot of that. I usually, when I make high rounds, I get screenshots and I post them on my Steam community board. So, if you want to see evidence of that, you can check that out, I guess. I don't think I have posted the round 49 image yet. I may be able to upload that in a short future if you guys want to. But, you know, we're at around 15 right now. I might want a better gun than the Magnum. Also because it's almost out of ammo and I can't really rebuy ammo for it since it's not a wall gun in this map. Please something better than this. Yes! This is a gun I like. This is a gun everyone should like. This is the MP40. And it melts. It melts zombies. Even at around like round 15 on Nacht der Untoten, it's still powerful. So is the Thompson, but so is this gun. And later guns, it's gonna be a wall gun, and it's gonna be amazing. I honestly don't know if I like this gun better than the Thompson or the other way around. That was intensely clutch. Like, normally that movement isn't making the zombies go chase me like that. So, usually I can go through that very easily, but I really had to clutch past through that on this one. I'm going to pick up that nuke. We've had them before, but nukes pretty much destroy all of the zombies that are alive right now. And I got a max ammo and a insta-kill in return. Going to wait with that insta-kill until the round is going to start, until more zombies are going to be close to me, because that's how I get more use out of it. Like this. And I think I'm going to use the Thompson because the Thompson is still objectively, in my opinion, a better gun. That doesn't make any sense. Objectively, in my opinion. Well, it's objective. It's objective that my opinion is my opinion. So that way, it still can be objective. Still doesn't make any sense, but at least as long as I believe it. And that's my first cough on the stream. Wow, I haven't done that the entire stream yet. That's nice. Yeah, I've had a terrible cough like the last 5 weeks. I'm not even kidding. I've been coughing for 5 weeks straight. Very heavily, especially when sleeping. And I'm actually surprised how less I actually did that in this stream. So it's very funny that I, not even funny, just interesting that I haven't really done that since until now. Give myself more ammo. And even though the MP40 is a good gun, there are more better guns in this box. That is not the Springfield though. I'm not even going to demonstrate that on round 17. The Springfield is objectively the worst gun in the box in all of Call of Duty. Well, I don't know that, but at least for Treyarch, I can say that it's even worse than the SMR. That it's even worse than the ballistic knife. That it's even, I think, worse than the War Machine. Like, at least the War Machine still kills zombies when it's not pack-punched. Springfield doesn't do anything. Like, it's even 4-shot kill. I believe it. Sorry, a 2-shot kill on round 1. For a sniper rifle, that's pathetic. Can't make anything else out of it. Getting close to that goal. Would be nice if we get that on our first try. That would be amazing. Will be a morally good start for me as well. Get that nuke. I was kind of hoping I could save that until, like, Jesus. Okay, I have so many power-up drops in this run. It's not even funny. And also a lot of M1 Garands in the box. Like, I probably should, if I were to edit this and like get a new recording of this, I would probably have made a counter of how many M1 Garands I have gotten in this run. Like, it's not even funny anymore. No, 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 no. Thank you. That's almost... No, it's even more than that. No. It's like even more than the amount of times Lisette Glasemans has participated in Holland's Got Talent. Like, no, Brillemans. Alright, we have one clip left. We have 2 rounds left. And I'm gonna try to survive round 20 as well. I'm not gonna say, oh, we made it to round 20, or at least so the counter says, and we're gonna stop now. I'm just gonna try to go as far as I possibly can. Of course, I don't know how long that's going to be, but what's the fun in just killing myself after this? Oh god, come on. I was lucky there. Okay, this is intensely clutchy. Alright, headshots please. Many headshots. I would love even more headshots in this. Insta-kill, lovely. Yes. Come on. And that's our first goal. That's the very first milestone in Zombies Archives. Getting the first goal done. Round 20 on Nacht der Untoten. I can get much more further, and we're gonna see how far I can get this onto. But this is a nice small little victory. It's my first try as well. That's a lot of them. Not gonna be able to run past that. We're gonna run back. And we're gonna finish or maintain our rounds from here. Our train of zombies. Alright, buying more ammo. I would love more better guns than the Thompson right now, but that box really doesn't seem to like me today, so I guess I'm gonna have to pass on that for now. Okay, are zombies seriously not even full clip? Or even more than that? Around 21, that's interesting. And all the corpses underneath me just disappeared. All at once, nice. Even though I have the number of corpses on insane. They're just not... Oh. Well, I guess there was an insane amount or something. Double points, please. Ooh, I'm gonna save that nuke. This is pretty much gonna make me able to skip around if I time the collecting of this nuke. So that's what we're gonna wait on. I hope... No. Zombies are gonna be way too fast over here. Yes, thank you. And how much did that kill? Not enough, apparently, because the round is over. 432. Okay, I actually hear still a lot of them, actually. Okay, so you can kill them with one clip, just gotta aim a bit more precise, I guess. Yeah, I like jumping. Don't really like jumping in real life, but I like jumping in this game. Oh god. Oh, double points. Which really isn't something I'm crying for right now. Actually, really, I don't really care about double points right now. Look at my points and look at how many of those points I'm actually spending. Like, there's no real reason to actually want double points. I'm not gonna complain too much, but on this map, these double points are not necessary anymore. Far from that. I guess it's a bonus if I still want better guns from the box. But really, I have at least the most essential item, which I can also rebuy ammo for. So I guess for that ammo I should have the points. The thing is, I believe one clip of shooting into the zombies already gives me a lot more than what I need for all of the ammo. A full rebuy of ammo for the Thompson. It is getting more and more difficult to kill them. But look at that, nothing is impossible. I still have the sniper. The Gewehr, I will live with it. I'm not going to use it, but that is something I'm going to use. There we go. This is the gun I want. So now we have the ray gun. This is the wonder weapon on this map. Every map or experience has one of these, if not more. And the ray gun is the very first one. And the ray gun is not the best wonder weapon in all of zombies. It's actually considered to be one of the worst. Or at least, well, it's not the worst. It's just one of the more dangerous ones to use. Because you have this gun. You have the ability to use its splash damage to kill hordes of zombies. But the problem is that splash damage, that explosiveness about it, can also hurt or kill you. So you really gotta keep your distance with the zombies and shoot them at the right range to make good use out of it. But when you do, it's still it's still more powerful than any of the, I guess, regular guns in Call of Duty World at War Zombies. At least in this game. I know, and later down the line, you shouldn't even be bothered with this gun anymore, but right now, it's not too bad. Ooh, this is a big spread. Alright, we're still in it. I don't even know why I'm using the Thompson right now, but I guess I just did. Alright, nice. I just got out of that. Oh, that's the other annoying thing with the ray gun. Like, those crawlers, like, it's nice to have if you want to keep one zombie alive, because crawlers are usually much slower than normal zombies in this game, but otherwise it could be very annoying, especially when you make multiple of them, which is gonna happen in later rounds, trust me. But yeah. Round 27. Maybe we can get to round 30-ish. Would be cool. It's gonna be a much bigger grind later down the line. I really hope it's not going to be too difficult, but well, or too boring to watch, because I can imagine most people right now thinking like, dude, this is going for way too long. And that's something I also kind of share with zombies. Like, even though it's very fun, like, I wouldn't make a Twitch or YouTube channel completely dedicated about this game if I wouldn't love this game. Don't get me wrong, but oh, there we go. Yeah. Like, at certain points, it's possibly getting boring to the point that you're just going to make mistakes, and as soon as you're making one, well, this happens, and well, it's game over. Round 27, far beyond our goal, so I'm pretty relieved that we got a good run out of it. Stream wasn't too long, but I guess on later streams that's going to change. Yeah, I'm not going to do this again. It pretty much loops to the start of the game. Start of your game in this game. I'm not going to use that though. Instead, I'm going to end this stream for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm bad with outros. I'm going to keep this very short. Thank you. Bye. I'll see you in the next one. And join us for the next Zombies experience, which is going to be kept secret for the next one. Alright, bye guys.